sense. It's not an ethnic group, it's not a race, but people with a tie to a religion.
Yeah. I mean, for me, in order for, so my dad grew up conservative, and then when they got married, my mom was, converted to Judaism by a conservative rabbi. But then we decided to become Reformed because it just worked better for our lifestyle. And so, because she converted by a conservative rabbi, that's why I was able to be considered 100% Jewish in the Reform eyes.
And conservative Jews would also have no issue.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you specified Reform that they would be 100% Jewish, but really in Orthodox too, in any branch of Judaism, you can convert to Judaism. Just what changes the level of difficulty of the conversion.
Anything else? All right, well, my turn, Shabbat. Okay, so you've heard us kind of drop Shabbat a few times. So that's the Jewish Sabbath, or the day of rest. It occurs Friday at sunset and ends Saturday at sunset. So the source of that in the Torah would be the book of Genesis. So God created the world in 6 days, and on the seventh day He rested, and that would be like Saturday. So everyone kind of has different traditions as far as what happens, but traditionally, or I guess if you really observe it in the more traditional way, you would light the candles and say prayers over the candles, which we'll have Matt do. And then you say Kiddush, and you make motzi over the challah, which we will also do.
So one question many of my students ask is regarding the creation. Is there a difference with the different branches of Judaism and how they understand reading the text of creation differently? Are there some branches that believe in evolution and not in others, like in Christianity? A lot of my students ask that question.
I would say, I'm going to take this one, that modern Orthodox Reformed conservative all believe that it's a metaphor, that a day could mean millions of years. However, I think there are ultra-Orthodox who will take it more literally.
Really hard.
But modern Orthodox, I know at Block Yeshiva High School they teach evolution. Yeah.
Okay, so we will do all the prayers.
Usually, the girl is supposed to bring in the Shabbos for the house. She's supposed to make this Shabbos of the home, So the prayer over the candles is what the woman usually say there. If I don't really know.
It's okay, you can just demonstrate it.
These are Shabbat candles, by the way.
And they burn for a couple hours.
Yeah, so you light them and say the prayer and then welcome the Shabbos. And then this is a Kiddush cup.
So there's grape juice or wine?
Yes, grape juice for all of us.
Or wine.
Kids. And then you make motzi over the challah.
Why don't you guys say that?
Has anyone ever had challah before? It's really good.
It's really good, yeah. You have this every Shabbos. It's like it's the main part of the meal. You say a blessing over it. Kind of represents the starting of the meal. So you say, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, motzi lechem min haaretz. Which means, blessed are you, God of the universe, who brings forth the bread of the earth. Yeah.
All right, well, you guys can have some of this.
And I think the blessing over wine might sound familiar to you also.
Sure. So the blessing over the grape juice, you have a cup. So you have the cup on your table when you have the bread at the same time. Or maybe the wine, or maybe traditionally it's wine. And you say, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, great, we back up and blessed are you, King of the universe, who created the fruit of wine.
Doesn't that sound like
That's would be the same as in many respects the Eucharistic prayer.
So as with most other things in Judaism, each of our practices of Shabbat are pretty different, so I'll start off. So I don't usually practice Shabbat. If I'm with my conservative friends who do, or even Orthodox friends, I will practice with them. But on a week-to-week basis, I don't practice it. Like Zoe mentioned earlier, I have dance competitions on Saturdays, so it's pretty hard for me to observe Shabbat as far as with no driving and electricity, which Matt will get into. So yeah, I go to services occasionally, but it's not something we do every week.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a Shabbat dinner and candles probably in 5 years or more. I have younger sisters, and we all of like sports on Fridays, like tournaments on Saturdays. So to me, Shabbat isn't as important as it is to other people, but that doesn't make us any like, to me, it doesn't really make me any less Jewish. It just makes me notice that I observe a little bit differently than they do.